You're missing something. You're still missing something.
I'm missing the main.
Return.
Oh, heck off.
If this was a compiler, it would be screaming at me, telling me there's no return.
Yeah.
Wait, I have a question.
Yes.
So, like, I don't get, like, in C, why do you need to use the return if you can just keep it as, like, x equals whatever?
Because, so you see how it says int square and int third?
Like, where it says what?
It means it's expecting of an integer to be sent back to the main program or to whatever it's calling it.
But where it says what?
Int square, like the very top line.
Okay.
It's expecting an integer to be returned.
No. So, like, in int third, int x, why do you need the return x?
Because it's expecting an integer to be returned.
Yeah, but then, like, if you just say, like, the previous line, you already said x equals x over y, so then doesn't that x already just go back to it automatically?
No, because this x is, like, a temporary value. It's a value passed, but it doesn't return it back. Matthew, help.
Wait, what? What was your question?
Why do you need return x?
Because it's asking for a integer.
Yes.
Okay, wait. What was her full question? We need full a bit more context besides why we do need to return x.
Because, like, the whole thing, like, when you say int y equals x, then x, you follow through all of that.
Yes.
X equals x over y. Doesn't it just automatically return then?
No.
Because these are all just, like, steps, right? And this is your final answer. But let's say there's more steps and stuff. And that's not the answer. I don't know how to explain it.
Like, it's just a temporary answer. But, like, nothing is being used when you just say x equals x divided by y. Because the compiler is always going to want a return statement if you have int or, like, double or float or anything that isn't void.
You always have to explicitly return something. How about that? Unless it's a void.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Okay, but, like, if you're gonna call the function third, whatever, right? Then when you call it, then you have to, like, have some number in the parentheses, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So when you call that function, so let's say, like, third, I don't know, 2.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Right? Then it follows through.
Mm-hmm.
I still don't get why you need the return x.
Because that's what you're gonna store that into a variable probably, like I did right here.
You have to store it into a variable, otherwise it doesn't work.
You can call it, but it just won't be saved.
Yeah, that's true, but
it'll work. It just won't be saved.
Just accept that if it's not void, you need return.
So then, okay,
Does this make sense? My answer.
So if you're just like using the function, but you're not like, you don't need a return value, like, so then if you don't have like the int x in there, the parentheses, then that's when you don't need return.
No, so you see where it says int square,
Yeah.
white square, then you don't need return. The things in the parentheses don't matter. Those are just parameters.
Okay.
If you see int of a function, then it means it wants you to return an integer value to the whatever was calling it. If you see a void, then it means just perform this and then go back to whatever I was doing. You still look confused.
She's like, I don't understand this.
Why is C so confusing?
Okay, it's like if you make a function of int, like of an int type, what do you expect to be returned? The same type.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And what's the purpose of a function? Is to do a bunch of stuff for you, right?
Yeah.
But you don't want to type that into your main code, so you make a little shortcut so you can just call a method instead of writing that all in the main function.
Mm-hmm.
And since integer is just a type, right? So you can store that into a variable, and the whole purpose of it is when you're in a main function, you want to do a lot of work to calculate something, and you want to store it into a variable. That's what you can do. Yeah, was that a good explanation? No?
Whenever you have time, change Z to C, because I forgot to tell you what I wanted was, but like just change Z to Z.
Z to Z?
Z
it is
to
Z.
the letter C.
Why?
Because I forgot to write it in the comments, but if you look at the last line, it says printf x and C. X is supposed to be C.
Then should it be integer c equal 2 instead of y equal 2?
Y and C. Didn't he?
Oh, and then in the x minus Z, it should be C2. There you go.
X, Y, Z. If you're gonna start that trend of X, Y, you gotta put Z for the next variable.
No, because C means carry, or like remainder.
True.
But Matthew, for the third one, when you use the integer y equal x, so y is R1, right? Then is that going to be the same for main function as well? Integer c should be equal to instead of y? Because that one is R2, like number 2. Or it doesn't matter?
Function, it doesn't matter what you name it, because it's just a temporary value.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't use it anywhere else besides these two.
Like, if you see how it says int y equals x, it's declaring it as a value only for third, not for anything else.
Okay.
Right, I didn't put int, but yes.
Okay, now figure out what the printf statement does.
Wait, I have another question about C related stuff. So
Yes.
when you say int C equals x over y, I thought you can only do int C equals some number.
No, you can do that.
So you can declare it as integer and also like.
You can perform an operation while you're doing that.
So yeah, as long as the types are still int, like the end result has to be an int still. So you can multiply it, add it, subtract it.
You can call another function if you want to, as long as
Yeah, as long as it remains an integer, you're fine.
Okay.
Okay, just figure out printf.
Well, we know what x is.
You're printing the decimal value of x. I don't know what this does.
The decimal value of c.
What is NC equals percent?
That's the back.
That means yeah.
And the slash n that you're supposed to have. You're gonna put a space there, you idiot one.
Is this a new line?
Yeah.
Okay, backslash n.
So just printing n and c.
Wait, isn't it printing x and c?
X and c, sorry. I said n.
Yeah, x and c.
1,000 and
Let's do this one.
ma'am.
Wait, you already did those.
You guys remember it?
We stopped at 5, didn't we?
No, we're finished.
We finished it.
We
You guys
did all
remember
of
how to
them?
do it? Yeah, we did all of them.
When? I wasn't here.
Oh, he wasn't here for it. See?
He
That's why we gotta be
because
doing
those
it.
are rubber shoes. What happens when you're old?
So true or false, guys? I'll let Ethan answer it.
It does not matter, yeah.
So it is true?
Yes.
Wait. Oh wait, it does not matter. Yeah.
Okay. When exiting a subroutine, you should directly change PC. Explain why or why not. True or false?
False.
False.
Why?
You don't want to change it.
Okay. I'll take it.
You just don't want to touch it.
How many bytes are passed into the stack for the following function?
Wasn't it?
Oh, I remember doing this. Yeah, 128. Something like that.
You stop at 128, yeah.
Can you explain the reason again?
Because A0 to A3 can hold up to 128.
Oh.
So this, and this all fit into 128. So that means these, I think these 3 are the amount of bytes you need. So that's 2, 4, 8. That's 14.
Can't read it when you have it highlighted. Okay.
Because each byte is 8. So A16 has 2, A16 for 32 that's 4, and then 64 is 8. 8 plus 2, 10 plus 4, 14. When sending arguments to a subroutine, the caller expects register R0 to R3 to be saved. It's true, right? I think, right? No?
Wait.
True or false? I don't know.
It should be
I don't-
false, 'cause if you
I need to look at my slides.
well, if you did question 3, remember how you said the first 128 bits? That's basically R0 to R3, right? Yeah. Because the first 3 are not, our first 4 registers, R0 to R3, are not never saved.
Are never saved?
And that's why for question 3, you don't count the first 128. Because they're never saved. So you don't have to like.
Oh, you save everything after that, like 4 onwards. Okay, so it's false.
R4 through R something. You have to save.
So the push operation is equivalent to this. That's on my cheat sheet.
Yeah.
I can answer that.
Check.
False.
False. So what should it be, guys?
DD, shut up.
Jesus.
Said it already. You ignored me.
The pop. The Operation Pop performs what?
The first one.
Yes. Okay, we learned about this. I'm pretty sure this is not gonna be on the test though, but yeah.
What does packed mean?
It's remember like the last lecture he taught where it was like
Okay, wait. I
called
haven't
line?
been to any of the lectures in like 3 weeks. None of my lectures, I haven't been to any of them, okay? So I don't know.
Okay, so basically, do you remember when we were having trouble the other time when we said there's dummy variables in place of the like of the line? Because you know how a line has like can be like 4 of the boxes,
Mhm.
and if you don't fill it up all the way, the compiler will put in dummy variables for you to fill it up,
Mhm.
and that is not packed. And packed is basically
Filling each box.
you're literally filling each box as you go up, without dummy variables.
Okay.
So that's why it's not aligned, but it saves space, but it's slower.
Mhm.
The link register is register 14. While the special register, this is wrong. This is supposed to be the stack pointer, and that's on, I don't know, I have to look at my cheat sheet, but yes, 13?
Matthew, you wrecked.
I had to guess it was 13. I didn't know if it was right. Register R0 holds the return value of the subroutine.
I think so.
Is it? Is it true? Aliba, you're looking very confused.
Are you on 9?
Yeah, number 9.
Isn't it the link register? Not R0?
Oh yeah, he might be right.
Is this the question where last time you guys were very confused?
Yes.
So the answer is supposed to be true, but like I phrased it in such a way that you would misread it on accident. And so I guess like the better way to say it was our register R0 holds the return parameter of a subroutine and then or like register or I guess the best way to phrase it would if it was a linked register it would be register R0 holds the return address of a subroutine, so you would know it's linked register I'm talking about. But here I'm talking about like it's like question 3 and 4. Like R0 is the one that you pass in your parameter, and it's the one that you get your value back in.
So the answer is R14.
So the answer is true.
I think that was just poorly worded.
Yeah, I know.
I would think we were confused last time too. That was just worded really badly. I think I know what you mean though by this thing. What?
Oh, nothing. Ethan's not paying attention, even though he's the one
Yes,
who
I
wants to do
am.
the true and false.
Pay attention.
When you looped. Oh, this is just.
Let's work through it. Do we have to work through it sometimes?
I don't want to
Is that
do
the
it.
only way to do it?
I don't want to do it. But yes.
Not even on the test, so you don't even have to worry about it.
Yeah, we like just learned that.
It's not?
Didn't we learn that like last week? Or
We learn what?
Did we do 7 yet?
the static stuff?
I'm doing everything else but 6. I don't want to do. 7's
We haven't
easy
done
though.
6 and 7.
Why don't you want to do 6? I don't get it.
It's Fibonacci. I don't want to do Fibonacci.
What's Fibonacci?
Yeah, I don't even know what Fibonacci is.
It's like
It's the way.
it's a sequence of numbers where you add for the next number you just add the previous numbers together.
Previous
the
two.
two previous, yeah.
Dude, did you not read the question? It's literally in the operation.
We can do
Yeah, I don't
seven.
really want to do it.
You
You
can
do
do
what? I like 7. Yay!
seven first.
All right, so okay, I'll let me get the thingy out.
Oh, this is easy.
So each new line, I'm basically gonna just.
No, can you draw? Can you straight up just draw?
You want me to straight up just draw? I can do that too. This one's actually
Just make fun
doable
of
for
your ugly
drawing.
drawing.
You want to make fun of my drawings? Hello? Oh, that's not what I needed.
Why are you using circles?
That's supposed to be Y. I can't draw a Y.
You're supposed to use boxes and diamonds.
I like it. What's that? Is that a
I got you.
T?
It's a Y.
Oh, jeez.
That's a T. I was gonna put R for result. And this is the Y. Actually, this should be a diamond. Right? Or no? I don't know. I don't remember what goes on the diamond.
Yeah.
I didn't realize it mattered. Heck.
I'm running out of space, and there's another loop.
And you put all the variables into one box.
Yeah, I was gonna. We can just put initialize, right? Can I just put initialize for that thing?
Sure. Well, on the test, like, actually write it out, like...
Yeah.
I don't think we have to do this on the test, though.
I don't think we have to do this on the test.
Actually, if it was paper test, yeah, we would have, but since it's online, you might just give us the actual diagram, we just fill in the boxes.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. That's initialize.
What was this supposed to be?
I was gonna write the words out, but then I realized if I do that, it wouldn't let me. Cause like it would start like making me move these things. Then this is diamond. I can draw the diamond.
And then
This is like X.
here then too.
Can you kick Ethan out? He's being gross.
What is he doing?
He's being gross.
Hanging out.
He's just chilling.
For a second, I thought I was going to be late to work, but then I realized I don't work today.
Alright, you're still working? Why'd you quit?
Why did no one read my messages?
I'm sorry. Well, so you can give me the live update. So what happened? Did they actually give you $17 an hour?
I quit, so I got a new job.
Oh, with your sister, right?
Yeah.
You see, I wasn't sure if you're actually being serious or not about that part.
Okay. That was actually a pretty good box until the last line.
Getting better.
I'm gonna just put whatever because T is whatever this thingy is, right? Yeah, you know what I mean. I'm running out of space again. I'm running out of space again. This goes back up to here, I think. Okay. I plus plus. Does anyone have any objections to this so far?
No, it's perfect.
No, that's not where I want the text box. The text box to be up here. I don't remember where the text box. Where'd it go? That's supposed to be a Y. There you go. Y plus plus. There you go, I'm done. If he makes us do this, I'm gonna cry. Just because of this. This diagram looks terrible.
Yeah, I don't think there's a way that he could format a question that would use these flowcharts.
Unless there's a drag and drop option, then I would
that's
love
gonna
it.
be the only thing we can do. Like he'll just give us a flowchart and just
Fill it in. Did you see the flowchart?
I finished 6 and it's not so bad. Just saying.
Did?
Yeah.
Let's go, Sharon.
That was like the weirdest flex I've ever seen in my life.
No, I'm just saying. It's like, I don't know, because you all kind of just wanting to skip it? Or, yeah.
It shouldn't take more than 10 lines, I think.
10 lines of code? That's too many.
Yeah.
10 lines too many.
10 too many.
Alright, let's start it.
You do it with just like three registers.
Main proc this time, because I actually started it correctly.
I forgot the unders.
You're still wrong, by the way.
Did I get it right now? Move.
Why did Josephine 1 just like disappear? Hi, go Shirley.
I didn't even realize there were like 4 other people here.
That's a little rude.
I mean,
What?
some people just aren't.
Attacking them easy.
No, I just, you know.
Dude, everyone except Chu talked. That's literally, everyone has talked at least once.
Matthew having fun?
Mm-hmm.
I have nothing to say.
Shirley, go. We're here.
What?
Please
You
teach us.
got this, Shirley.
Let's try at home before I.
Wait, Aliva, you try.
Yeah, Oliva, you try.
No, it's not.
Here, you know what? I'll stop sharing. You can write it.
No, stop. Don't actually leave. Okay.
All right, can I like make some variables first so I can actually do this? So x, y. Damn it. R0? Say it's R0?
Sure.
Say this is R1?
Wait, which Y is that?
I don't know.
Is
I
it
think Y old.
Y old?
Yeah, Y old is R1. So YO, or a little O, sub
Mm-hmm.
Y and little tiny O.
I was trying to erase this small one, but okay, that. R0, R1, this is O,
Mhm.
Y, and it's R2?
Yeah.
Can we do that?
And then you need an increment or a counter.
Right? So these are our values.
R-
I'll move this over to the side.
3 equals R3.
R3.
Yeah, you need to assign the I to a register, you know?
This is 0, that's all it is.
It is equal to 1, but
Or 0.
or 0, yeah, but
Can we do R3? Yeah. Okay. Cries.
Okay.
Wow, now you want to help.
Shut up! Can you do addition with move?
Actually, I don't know this. I don't know what's R2. R2
It would
is.
be
You don't have-
add
You don't have to.
add R2, R1,
Just-
R0.
move Move R3 number 0.
Guess you could do that too.
Okay.
Okay, so since it says you can set the length of the loop to be 10, then you can compare the counter.
So check loop check. So that's a for loop.
Yeah.
Right. So be check. Something like that, right? So that's what you're gonna do. Loop. That's just gonna increment with our R3, comma R3, comma hashtag 1. Right? Add. That's gonna be our loop. And then we're gonna do our check now. And check is going to be like compare R2 if it's like
Or
10.
R3
10.
is your I?
Yes.
Yeah.
Can type. And then if it's equal, then you're done. That's the for loop format. And that's all I know how to do so far.
Okay, and then you just follow through those 3 equations.
Is it literally just like...
Yeah, literally just that.
Okay. Right, R2 equals comma R1.
Well, you need to add. So do an add, I guess?
Y new equals Y old plus X.
So it's add? So we just add
Add R2,
R3 or R1?
R1, R0, yeah.
Is that it? Pretty much, and then...
Yeah.
Then we just update the other 2?
Yeah.
So old is R. Move R1 or move R0, and then it'll be R1. Move R1 to R2. Then after that, it would be like loop. And then like done. End. P. And L. P. And P.
There's no such thing as end L.
He did it once, so it confused the shit out of me.
This man has been writing the typo like 9 times.
Ruined your concept of coding.
I clicked on L instead of P on accident, and I didn't realize.
Wait, would he expect us to do like, you know how it's like Y new, Y old? Would he expect us to like write the labels, like have labels for that? Instead of writing it out on the side, have it in the assembly code at the bottom like he did for...
I mean, it's a good idea to always just comment your code anyways.
So you can put comments.
Or like, you know how it'd be like R0 equals R0 comma equals YN or something? And then have YN at the bottom and like...
I mean, if you really wanted to, you can make this like with your area code and your area for your data, but that just gets too long. So
He doesn't expect us to do that, right?
I wouldn't. I don't think he would, because that's too long.
Okay.
Plus, since the question already gives you your initial values anyways, so you don't really need to make a area for data.
Okay. Right? We did it. Good job, team. Finished the whole test, right?
How easy was it?
I would give it a difficulty of